Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and today I will be talking about the randomization list and some responses that you can look forward to be getting from employers at this time. So as it relates to the randomization list, I know it may be confusing for some persons or just overall kind of hard to maneuver or use. So I did some videos explaining, the process and how to go ahead and find the employers using the list. So I just want to let you guys know that firstly, for the randomization list, it has employers in different categories. So how we know when an employer is able to hire out of country is when they fall in a higher category, and that would be like A or B sometimes. So guys, as it relates to the list, there were we all know it's 33,000 visas allotted for each season, and we are currently going into the summer season. So there were 34,000 something visas in for the A category only. So when you're applying, you don't want to be going down to like D, C, D, F, because that way those employers, it's very unlikely that they will get to hire out of country persons. Right? So if you're out of country, you want to ensure that you're applying for the employers in the A category and maybe a few in the B category, but just stick to the A category for now. Also, another thing I wanted to talk about is some persons may be overwhelmed at this time, because we all know that applying and not getting any response or positive responses from employers, it can be demotivating and it can be discouraging. So want to let you guys know that with the whole petition filing thing and the process that the employers has to go through, bear in mind that they first have to recruit US workers. So they have to ensure that there are, they have to show proof to the US government that, okay, these US workers do not want the job. We can't get them to perform the duties that they want you to perform. So they have to recruit for a period of time, right? And they have to send those reports to the Department of Labor, for proof that they cannot get US workers. So that's what some employers whom their application was accepted, those employers are currently working on recruiting US workers. So you may get some responses from employers saying that if you're authorized to work in the US, and if you are authorized, then you should go ahead and apply and all of that, because the employers has to follow certain procedures. So that's the reason why they let you know that information. However, differently, some employers, they do recruit earlier on and try to get persons sooner than some. So you have to give it some time for these employers to get back to you, when they're able to when they finished hiring their US workers and they are able to go ahead and reach out back to you. I'm not saying that to say stop applying. What I'm saying is, maybe if you are calling employers, maybe you can limit that and just try to send emails or apply on their website, however they direct you to apply. You can go ahead and send your emails with your resumes and stuff stating you're interested, so that when they do come around to that time, maybe like the ending of January, it all depends, then they can go ahead and reach out back to you. So don't feel discouraged or feel demotivated or feel like because you're not getting the responses you'd like, that doesn't mean that an employer may not hire you. So just bear these things in mind for now, so that you do know that. Also, some persons, like, they have been asking how should they go ahead and find the employers using the randomization list. So I did 2 videos, I think, showing how to go ahead and do so. So guys, if you should copy the case number and you put it on the Department of Labor website that normally posts the jobs, and you see nothing, that nothing comes up. So I just want to let you know that that is because they have to file a job order, or some of them has not been accepted as yet. So only when they're in an accepted status, that's when the Department of Labor will post their job posting, or they will post it, if you get what I mean. So some of the employers, you won't see them on the Department of Labor website. But what I have been stressing and telling persons is that when applying, you have to go on Google. So you want to search for these companies on Google and look them up. Go on their website, see if you can maybe call to get a phone number, or see if you can apply directly on their website, or if there's an email, you want to try to send an email and ask them to direct you to HR or persons who normally handle the H2B recruitment. So you don't want to just be copying the case numbers and put it on the Department of Labor website, because most times it's very early. Employers started filing their petition January 1st, so they had a filing window of January 1st to 3rd. So that's when they file their petitions and all of that. So you it's early on in the process, but why we do advise persons to start applying from now is because it's less likely that you would get through if you're applying for if you wait until like February, or you wait until March to apply, if you get what I mean. So it's good to apply early, but while applying, remember, we have to be patient, because there's a lot that the employer has to do on their end, because they just started filing the petition. So there's a lot of process. They have to file with the state workforce agency a prevailing wage determination. They have to file job order, then they have to have the H2B application package submitted to Chicago NPC. So it's a lengthy process, it's a lot of things, but the more you get yourself informed and understand the process, then the easier applying will be for you. Because if an employer should give you a response like saying okay this or that, then automatically you would know that okay, based on your research, based on your information that you know that okay, so I would have to wait or whatever. But persons have been getting some good responses to say okay, check back. Some persons got positive responses, like their employers that are in good status, like in the A category, have been responding saying they have forwarded the resume or application over to the correct department, and someone will be reaching out at that time or whatever time it is. So we have to just be patient while we're still applying. So don't stop applying. If you feel overwhelmed, or if you feel like okay, if you feel not demotivated, you can take a break. You can just put the phone down, put the computer down, take a 5, or you can watch a movie, and all of that, and just take a breather and then rejuvenate yourself, and then you come back again and start applying. So it's not easy, because nothing that comes good is easy. So you have to just pray, you have to keep the faith, and you have to educate yourself along the way, right? Because even if you get one job offer, that still doesn't mean that you should stop applying. Because if an employer gives you a job offer right now, like in January, that doesn't guarantee that, okay, yes, you're going to get the visa and you're going to go and all of that, because they have to get their petition approved, and that may take a while, because right now they are just submitting documents and waiting, and they're going to move on to the next step, recruitment and all of that. So it's a very lengthy process. So you want to educate yourself so that if you do get a job offer, you know how to check up on the status of your employer's petition to say, okay, they're here and they're here, or whatever the case may be. Check in, and you want to still ensure that you are applying, because your employer, more than likely, if they are in good, if they're in like the A category and they filed for like housekeepers, right, and they're in the A category and they get accepted, and they started completing their process, more than likely, as long as they're following the right procedures, they will get their petition approved. But you still don't want to leave that to chance. So if you're following through and you see that, okay, an employer is in the A category, yes, which means they have a better chance, but upon checking on their status and you're seeing that it still says in process, they have not been accepted as yet and all of that, you are going to want to say, okay, and you're seeing that happening for a while. Also, some employers may get notice of deficiency. I think that means there was something wrong with their application, and if they don't correct it in a certain time frame, then they may not get their petition. All right, so it's a lot to know. But what I will do, I will post a link below with the USCIS website or the Department of Labor website, where you can get the information on the process that an employer has to go through. You can maybe read through and get a better understanding, so you have that in mind. Also, I saw a person saying I should do other videos, because I was updating you guys, when the list would post and all of that. So the list posted and someone was saying, when am I gonna do a video maybe to explain, which I did post a video before, 2 days before the list was out, because I wanted you guys to have the information and have an understanding, so that when it do post, you don't have to wait on me to provide a video. So I did post a video. So guys, the information is there. If you just come and you watch one video, you're not going to get a full understanding. So you need to ensure that you can take the time, however long it will take you. You need to take the time and go through from the oldest video, because the information is there. So if you message me and you're asking for information that's was already said before, or information that was already provided, then it doesn't make any sense, because why would you ask how to apply? There's a video that says how to apply for H2B job, and I list the step-by-step process and all of that, and then you're gonna ask me how to apply. That doesn't make any sense, right? So persons need to just take the information and understand it. Watch the videos, take the time. It doesn't make sense you're skipping through a video. So take the time to watch the video, take the time to get an understanding, because really and truly it makes the process for you applying a lot more easier when you do have an understanding about what the program all entails. So also I wanted to touch on how you can check on the status of an employer's petition. So I will post that link below. So what you would do, you would copy the case number you can copy it from the list, and you would put it in the case status search, and then you will see the position. So sometimes also, guys, on the list it can be confusing, because you may not know what position the employer is recruiting for. So you may see EOS Hospitality, that's on the list. Like you see EOS Hospitality LLC maybe, and then you search that on Google, but you don't know what positions they're recruiting for, for the H2B. So a way that you can know, you can copy the case number from the list for that specific company. You can post it in case status search. I will post the link below. You can paste it in case status search, and it will show the name of the company, the position that they are recruiting the H2B worker for. So you may see like housekeeper or line cook or dishwasher or whatever the case may be. So you would see that, and you will see the status of their petition. So you would see it says in process, or it may say accepted pending recruitment. So accepted pending recruitment, it would mean their application was accepted and it's pending their recruitment, the recruitment process of getting the US workers. So yes guys, so just let us just be patient. Let us keep applying. So sending an email, you still want to ensure you're sending an email, because they may have your information, and then when they do start their out of country recruitment, then they'll go ahead and contact you, right? Or they may just send your contact information to an agency. Don't focus on the quantity of emails you're sending out, focus on the quality of the email that you're sending, right? Ensure that your subject is appropriate. Ensure that the body of your email is not too long, it's brief, but it's all the necessary information about why you're emailing them, why they should go ahead and click on your resume or pull up your resume. Okay, and then also we want to ensure that the resume is something that an employer would love to see. So guys, just take it day by day, and we can't expect to send out an application today and get a response today. Sometimes it takes a while, so let us just be patient, let us work with faith, and so that we can see some results. But positive results are coming in, but bear in mind, you might just start applying today, but persons may be applying from weeks ago or months ago. All right, so just bear that in mind, and if you have any questions as well, you guys can comment down below, and if there is anything that you guys want me to touch on, you can also comment that down below as well. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.